We are living through, in a 67-year period that stretches from 1945 to 2012, a compressed version of a larger historical epoch, 4,306 years long, that also ends in 2012. So that we have reached, by this reckoning, the late 700s right now. This is what we are living through. And ahead of us lies the Gothic Renaissance, the European Enlightenment, the discovery of the Newtonian mechanics, the discovery of the New World. That all lies ahead of us. It all has to be compressed into the next 22 years of time. And that is what accounts for the crazy quality of modernity. It's what accounts for fads and fashions. You know, hemlines are rising and falling in a rhythm based on the rise and fall of empires millennia ago. And these things are as causally linked as the orbit of the Earth is linked to the sun, you see. Because we are being drawn toward the attractor through shorter and shorter epochs. And not only must the entire last 4,000 years of history be compressed into this 67-year period from 1945 to 2012, but there is a 384-day period preceding December 22nd, 2012, when the last 67 years and the last 4,300 years have to be compressed into that. Then there's a final 6-day period when all of these things are compressed again. And so do you see what's happening? The spiral is tightening as it goes faster and faster. The resonances are impinging. The thing is getting nuttier and nuttier and nuttier as computers link all cultures together, all informational barriers dissolve. Everything is becoming connected to everything else. Not only everything in the present moment, but all past moments as well are being drawn, compressed, squeezed toward the production of the transcendental object at the end of time, which is nothing less than all time, all space, shrunk down to an atomic dimension and handed back to us.
Many people feel the physiological effect of McKenna's theory by stating how time seems to be moving faster as we near 2012. Think about how time has changed in the last centennial. 100 years ago, we were traveling by horse and buggy. Innovation has increased exponentially in synchronicity to McKenna's time wave zero theory. Ian Lungold believes that everything and every possibility will happen at once by the end of the Mayan calendar as each Mayan underworld compresses into one another.
Let's talk about what's going to happen at the end of the Mayan calendar. And then we will kind of backtrack a little bit and go into what's happening right now in our immediate future. Okay? What happens? What happens on the Mayan calendar, October 28th, 2011, is absolutely everything, all at the same time. There is an acceleration of more and more of creation available in every moment. You got that? More and more of everything available in every moment. We've already looked at the past and saw all of it up to this point. It's all still available. And more is becoming available in every single moment. What happens, finally, is the acceleration gets so great that absolutely everything which is infinitely possible all happens at exactly the same time. Which is the truth in the first place. Consciousness or creation exist in total. All past, all future, all exist right now.
Danny and Brinkley concurs with McKenna's research, adding that time isn't necessarily speeding up, but our conscience is speeding up.
There is a cosmic event occurring that's causing 24 hours to be not enough time. You know more, you're more aware, you have more feelings, you realize more things. So it's not really time changing, it's you. Because of a cosmic flow of energy that's moving through this universe that can be measured scientifically. Because we sit at the end of a 26,000-year cycle called the Precession of the Equinox. Our little galaxy, this 1.1 billion planets and stars called the Milky Way, has now traveled 26,000 years to circle what we call the signs of the zodiacs, but through each of the 12 constellations that we now know to be our particular part of the universe.
Life is about making choices. The best choices are made after fully researching an issue and making a sound and responsible decision based on fact and sensibility, not hysteria. Read the actual Mayan prophecies. You can view them on my 2012 website. Study the cosmos, the photon belt, the lineage of mankind. Research other cultures with a 2012 end date or correlation, such as the Aztec sunstone, the Hindus' Kali Yuga, the Egyptians' sun chart, and China's I Ching. You can find this information categorized on my 2012 forum, or you can research the information on the internet. Before jumping to conclusions about 2012, it's better to have an educated opinion of what to expect versus living the next few years in fear. The Mayan calendar essentially boils down to the removing of the ego, practicing unconditional love for one another, getting back in tune with the natural harmonic time frequencies, and trying to make this world a better place. Perhaps nothing will happen on December 21st, 2012, but even if nothing happens, something has already happened. Millions of people have helped to make this world a better place, and that alone is a positive change for all of us.